Yes, hello my people of the internet. What's going on here right now? My name is David Brown and welcome back to I Am Hansel YouTube channel. Guys, it's on a Sunday. You can see my dress today. It's actually on a different. So this is what I got now. I just talking with a lot of confidence, going at home after Sunday. I feel like I'm just new again, going at home.
Hello my people of the internet. Hansel Peter over here. We are just from the church heading home, and this is actually another church.
Yes.
Look at it, David. What do you think about it?
It just is what it is, but the last rain season, things went
south.
Off-grid. So it got a damage. It almost fell down.
Oh, it was destroyed by the heavy rains.
Yes.
Last season.
Yes.
All right, on this other side,
you're meeting the one and only Junior Dickens. Yeah, hello guys, welcome back to Hansel YouTube channel. Being on a Sunday, as usual, we are from church. Yeah, and it's a blessed Sunday. We feel blessed, you know. 7 days in a week, you have to take, according to me, you have to take 1 day, go give thanks to God for the gift of life, for the gift of breath. Yeah, because it's not in vain, or we don't take it for granted. So that's being said, we are right from the church and we are heading home. Yeah, we feel blessed, and I hope wherever you are, you have a blessed Sunday, guys. So welcome once more to today's vlog.
Yeah.
Yes. And for real, it's on a Sunday. Today I'm just working like a boss.
In the village.
Yes. My first suit ever.
You look like a city boy in the village. City boy in the village, because most villagers, they don't even wear this kind of clothes.
Just a random trouser.
Yeah.
Yes.
And by the way, why do you have to wear a nice suit like this heading to church?
Because you must be clean, man. You just go to meet.
You must be smart.
Go to church, praying God. Not just you looking at yourself like when you are maybe on your knees. Maybe you are some looking at you. You just look disgusting. So disgusting, and I don't want that. So I just decided.
Yeah, by the way, in our church, I think a suit is the best attire for men.
Yeah.
If you go anywhere in our church, suit is the best attire for men. If you wear this, you are smart, and even you are presentable. You are even confident.
Even you are more than presentable before God.
Yeah, even before God.
Yeah.
Not wearing some clothes that are fashion, some kind of fashion. Yeah, the labels and all that.
Yeah.
Things like Nike, Jordan, things like that. You can't wear, according to our church. I don't know according to where our viewers go, but that's according to our church. I can't wear some Nike shoes, some Air Forces,
and some pair of jeans,
going to the
and
church.
some cape.
Maybe if you are new to the church, you can be allowed because you don't know how things go. But as time goes, you'll get to adapt, and you'll see by yourself, oh, here people are wearing suits. And even you can be told the importance of wearing like this when going to the church. And even after being told, that's when you'll realize, oh, I think this is the best attire that I should be going with the church. Even before God, you're presentable.
And another thing, if at all you get an email or a message from the president of our country himself, I guess you will not go wearing a piece of jeans and a piece of
shoes, sports shoes.
Yeah, sports shoes, and you have a cape on your head, and you have some glasses. You are untidy.
Yeah.
I guess you will not do that, but you will try to put your most nice attire.
Yes.
The best of the best attire.
The most nice attire for men in the whole world, I think it's a suit.
A suit.
Because even the presidents, even the members of parliament do wear suits. They don't wear jeans.
That's
just fashion.
Suits are are likened to be, you know, official attire
But
of men.
nowadays, most youths or the people who are the same age as me don't prefer this clothes. So if they see you wearing like this, they're like, oh, you are a pastor. People don't like this kind of clothes. Yeah, you know, people see themselves as being fashion,
Yeah, this is
modern.
Mama koko, enda umchukue na keyboard. Mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, people of the same age as us, usually,
Some youths.
yeah, they feel that they're like modern. So they see that if you wear a suit, you're a pastor or something like that. Yeah, they just prefer wearing jeans, some sports shoes.
I always see even things to do with the hairstyle.
Even hairstyles.
Most people cannot have a haircut like mine.
Even
you
mine.
know? Yeah. See village boys going to fetch water. Yeah. With unstable bicycle, but it is what it is. That's how we do it here in the village. Yeah. And again, yeah, as I was saying, if you got a message today that you're going to meet the president of my country himself, probably you'll actually take one of the best attire that you have in your closet, and that's what you will actually wear to meet the president. So if you are going to meet your God, your maker, what attire should you exactly wear? Because when we go to church, we are actually going to the presence of God. We are going to seek the face of God. We are going to seek the intervention of God the Father himself, our maker, our creator. So that's basically why
And
we have
we
to wear.
we have to show some kind of respect. You know,
Yeah,
you can't just go anyhow.
yeah.
You just have to have some kind of respect, even the way you are wearing. You see?
Yeah. That being said, that's why you can see people wearing this way. Every Sunday, every Sunday we do this way. You have to wear a suit. Even if you have one suit, you just wear
And
it.
if you have one like me.
Yeah.
But I'm planning to buy even more than 10 by the end of the year. That's my plan.
More than 10 suits.
Yeah, more than 10 suits by the end of the year.
Yeah, that's why, by the way, David used his Moringa Challenge money to buy his own suit, because I guess if you could have been waiting for someone to come from nowhere to buy you a suit, then you could wait
Until I die.
until you die. Yeah, but yeah, we had to advise David that no, take some money, put it in a suit. Now at least you're presentable. Even if we are to go to the city,
You can go
you're
like
presentable.
this.
Yeah. That's exactly.
Actually, the challenge boosted me a lot.
Yeah,
like
the
now,
Moringa challenge,
yes.
because you emerged the second winner.
The first
The first winner. The first winner, of course.
And even I know David wishes that we have another challenge so that he can win.
By the what do you think should be the next challenge?
I think we should organize for a challenge.
But who will fund that challenge? That's where the problem begins.
That's where the problem begins. But we'll see. We can even fund it by ourselves, you know? Yeah. We can even save money, the all of us, then we fund the challenge, you see?
What do you think, guys? Should we go through where people fetch water and see how, the level of water in the pond?
Actually,
Yeah,
we can
maybe.
just
Maybe we should
proceed.
go.
What about you? Right, let's do just that, guys. Let me take you to where we actually fetch water. Real stories from the village. Real stories indeed. Yeah, the type of weather today, it has been mostly sunny, but right now I don't see the sun again. Yeah, David, how do you feel in your... This is, I guess it's your new suit, but you've weared it like 2 times.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 times or 3 times. So people in the village fetch water by the use of the bicycle. And this is a jerrycan, 20-liter jerrycan, 20-liter. You see, water is here, water is there. So in this village, we don't have rivers. No rivers. But the only thing we have is water ponds. So ponds are actually dug, and when it's actually on a rainy season, water gathers and people get to fetch water. But for us, I think it's actually a blessing that at least we have some huge tanks in the homestead. Guys, look, the water itself, it's dirty. Yeah,
It's brown.
dirty. David, it's dirty. Nichukue, eh? Yeah. This is what most villagers get.
And actually, this is the drinking water.
Yeah. So most people use this water for
Doing
drinking.
all the house chores.
Imagine.
Cooking, washing utensils, bathing,
Uh,
plus drinking.
Where?
Guys, can you drink such a water? For me, I can't.
Even me, I can't. If I have to drink this water, then I think I must flee the village and go to the city or somewhere else.
So the thing, guys, you may be wondering, we are saying we can't drink this water and yet we are in the village. So what we usually do is sometimes when, we usually collect rainwater and we use it in a good way, such that when we see the water is almost used up, the thing that we usually do, we leave a little for drinking. Yeah. So doing other house chores, maybe like bathing, then we can fetch this kind of water and use for such things. But drinking, no. Drinking and cooking, no. Sometimes when the rainwater is depleted, all of it from our homestead, we usually have to buy the water from the shop.
Yeah.
The mineral water, we usually have to buy that.
And another thing, I feel like we are blessed, in the home. At least we have 2 huge tanks.
Yeah, we have 2 huge tanks.
That when it's actually on a rainy day, we do as much as we can to harvest rainwater. Even now, what we are using is not this water. We are using clean water direct from the rain, the water that we collected from the rain. Yeah, true stories. Yeah, see, a boy is right here and wants to actually fetch this water that we are talking about. Yeah. Vipi? Umekuja kuchota maji? Yeah, guys, you see, real stories from the village. Real stories from here to the farthest end. How many meters can you approximate? Is it 100 meters or
It's less than 100, like 70.
from here to the other end?
Yeah, it's like 70 meters.
Yeah, that's how huge this water pond looks like. You see? True stories from the village. Yeah, and most of villagers use this water.
I think I should take some pics here.
Oh, yeah, you are a YouTuber. I expect you to do just that. No problem. Yeah.
David.
Can I come with the laptop or just place? I can just place it down here.
Ama acha tu.
You can come with it. Then.
Umebeba hiyo.
Nachukua bado. True stories from the village. So he's fetching water, taking it home for the purposes of cooking, bathing, washing the dishes, and any other. Alafu hizi unazibebaje mpaka kule? Utazibebaje vile ni kubwa hivi alafu ni nzito? Yeah, two stories from right the village. I think we should proceed heading home. The weather has changed. Yeah, the weather has actually changed. The weather has actually changed. Devi, say something about all of this.
These are tough. This life kind of
Unazabeba
life.
hadi pale.
Hebu come here.
Unazabeba hadi pale.
Stand there.
Easy.
This kind of life is very difficult. Even when you come to fetch water, get really a hard time. Just this climbing that place.
So is it true that people use this water for?
People use this water for drinking, all stuffs. They just use this is the water.
Where?
Because
Guys, I want to help him carry all the way to that upper side.
Okay.
Because some
Just
of the
do it.
people in the village doesn't
Let's go
have
there.
a sheet. I mean, let's say iron sheets to cover their houses. So they just use grass, and you cannot fetch water from grass.
Yeah, you cannot harvest rain water from
The grass.
a hut that doesn't have iron sheets. Na hapa atabeba aje? So this is how they do it. Oh, rain has started. Oh. We have to hurry. Yeah, we have to hurry. Hey, kumbe hivyo ndio unafanya.
Very strong.
Very strong village boy. Yeah, this is how they carry. Vipi? Hii ndio baiskeli yenu. Mmekuja maji? Mnataka kubeba. Sawa. Let's
Guys,
go.
village boys are usually very strong.
Very strong indeed.
Yeah. I believe even that kid is stronger than David.
Yeah, another kid is right there. Yeah, let's go. It actually wants to.
Guys, I was saying that I'm sure that small kid is stronger than David because he does a very, very hard work.
Because I can even if I get tired, that kind of just take a small hill. I just take 2 jerry cans. Even if you ask for blessing.
But she's used to that work.
But
You are not
easy,
used to that
yes,
work.
But if we go to arm wrestling, I just take
David complains. David doesn't want to hear that I'm saying that kid is stronger than him.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
You know the thing with men.
Every day
The thing with
morning, I
men.
just have
The thing with
20
men.
push-ups, so-
The thing with men is that they usually don't want to accept that that guy is stronger than me. Everyone tries to prove that he's the strongest.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah.
Especially for kids, if you tell him that, oh, this kid is stronger than you.
Yeah.
He
This
feels
kid can beat you.
This kid can beat you. He feels that like you are undergrading him.
Yeah, I remember back in school, I could have been told that. I remember back in school, there was always somebody in the class that was more than able to beat every other student in class. I don't know even if we were really right when we said that.
I remember sometimes we could even argue and came to a conclusion that when it reaches break time, we could argue and reach to a conclusion whereby we say that when it reaches break time, we will go to the field and try to fight one another so that we see who can beat another person.
Yeah. Village
Because
kids.
you want to prove that you are the strongest.
Shua! It actually wants to rain, so we should be rushing.